Step number 3 in building DCF financial model is to make assumptions for the projected value drivers. We can use historical data for that and also any helpful information in MD&A and footnotes sections of the 10K of the company. Also, you can do an additional research for the industry to make sure your assumptions make sense. As for now, for our company, we will make a prediction that revenue growth in 2022 will be the same as in 2021, and then my growth every year after that will be the difference between my revenue growth in 2021 and 2020, the last 2 historical years, which gives me a step of 3.9%. And now I will build this step into the formula. For my 2023, revenue growth will be equal to revenue growth for 2022 plus my step. And I will need to anchor my step with F4 function 4 button to make sure that when I fill the formula to the right, it will flow beautifully. I like the formula Enter, Shift, right arrow, Control R, and now you can see how every year my revenue growth goes up by 3.9%. Perfect. Let's now make assumptions for the rest of the value drivers. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take an average for the last 3 historical years here for simplicity. And I want to use this formula all the way down to all value drivers. So I will fill it down with Ctrl plus D shortcut. Next step, I'm going to assume that all value drivers for the following projected years will be the same each year. So I'm going to flat line my items and with Shift right arrow down arrow highlight the area and fill the formulas to the right with Ctrl R and down with Ctrl D. The beauty of flatlining is that if I decide that my operating expense, for example, as a percentage of sales is not 27.4, but I want to take the last year, which is 15%, by changing the first year, all my following years will be changed and it will flow through the model beautifully. I'll change it back, and now my third step in our DCF model is completed, and the following step, step number 4, is where we will calculate projected line items for the model.